Hello viewers, this is JMP0,
And I'm unoriginal.
and this is the best of 3 between Omega, the green Zerg, and Thrikerr, the orange Protoss,
Game 2.
where Thrikerr is up 1-0.
Game 1. Yeah. In Game 1 we saw a Roach Hydra coming out of Omega, but it just didn't have enough force to it to be able to withstand the Stalker Immortal, which is kind of a weird unit composition, but it worked. It ended up working. So Thrikerr took that game pretty solidly. We'll see how it ends up in this game.
Oh, looks like we're having a little bit of connection issues.
Yeah, looks like Omega is just each of these games he has a little bit of trouble getting this game at the same time that Thrikerr does.
In our top right we have our orange
Almost
Protoss
looking back.
Thrikerr, and bottom left we have our green Zerg, Omega.
Yep, the map is Cloud Kingdom Ladder Edition, which basically means the only difference is there is no floating shark in the middle, which makes me really sad. But regardless, still an awesome map. You will see Thrikerr throwing down the standard 9 pylon. Not something to note. I just don't know what to say, so saying random crap like that.
It's all good. It's just amateur showcasting.
Pretty much. And so yeah, at this point I'd be talking about players, but I don't really know much about them, so maybe you should say what you know about these two guys.
Well, they're both bronze. They both have potential to be, at least, they could both get silver at the end of the season. Generally, you see Omega go for the 14 hatch, 14 pool.
Right.
Oh, he's going for a 12 pool this game.
Ooh. That is quite early.
It looks like he's sending out a scouting drone as well.
Yeah, it looks like you might be going for some sort of early pressure here. Especially on a 2-player map where you know where your opponent spawns. You don't really have to find where they're at.
He may want to go scout just to make sure you see how early he's getting his gas and whatnot.
Yeah, true.
Both extracted, both gas have gone up for, well, gas have gone up for each player.
Yeah. This is kind of... The last game we saw very early guys were coming from Omega. This time it's kind of late. You won't be able to get that speed right away. However, for us, it's not super big deal.
Ooh, drone got blocked.
Both players... Ooh. That is quite annoying at this point in time. Yeah. He's not... Where's his Overlord? We need an Overlord, bro. Build it! Or are you saving up for a hatchery?
Looks like he is setting up for a hatchery.
Oh, there goes the Overlord.
Oh no, he's going to Roach Warren.
Oh, okay. Yeah, looks like you will be throwing down some early pressure in that case. We see the Queen is almost out. So that is pretty well timed. Nassad is trying to hold the ramp, but I think he's just not fat enough to be able to actually stop units from getting by there.
Here goes 3 gateways and the Robo. So it looks like I'll be seeing just about the same play from Thrikerr again.
Yeah, this looks identical. Carbon copy of what he did last game. So, I mean, you can't blame him. What worked last game should work this one as well, so that's what he's going to be doing. Pretty much the exact same sort of play.
Overlord is, we have one Overlord trying to get to the main, and the other one sitting at his expo.
Yep, good placement, but that Overlord at the expo really needs to get up on the little crystal mountain over there, where it's safe from pesky stalkers and whatnot. At the same time, we see that the expansion will be going down for a Mega Room this time. We'll see an Observer being popped out by Thrikerr.
He does have a Stalker and...
not being...
Oh,
Yeah,
Stalker.
will actually be picking up the Overlord this time, which would be very nice for the Protoss player. Yeah, one thing Thrikerr could do is just send this first Stalker out to see if he can find any Overlords around. However, the only Overlord is right next to some high ground where it can easily end. Actually, I'm not sure if that is high ground, especially if there's an observer there, it doesn't actually matter. And Thrikerr will see that Overlord, but looks like he will not go for it. He'll just let it live, spare its life.
There goes the observer, going across middle.
Yep, and this is very nicely timed for Thrikerr because you see these 5 roaches heading across the map.
Yeah, he does, in fact, see all of them.
Yeah, so hopefully Thrikerr is ready to be prepared for this. Yeah, he's doing the exact same thing as last time. He's right down the double forge gateway, but he is not producing any units whatsoever.
Oh, well, he does have gateway coming up, so I think it will be able to spawn everything in time.
Yep.
Immortal is coming out.
Go for it. But Immortal will be able to easily pick off those roaches, especially with that salt there. So he will back up though. Immortal's just so good at killing roaches. It's kind of unbelievable. And we'll see all those roaches die for a single zealot. Or was it a zealot and a stalker?
It was a zealot and a stalker. Here comes 3 more roaches. The Thrikerr throws down his expo.
3 more roaches back at base. Yeah. Looks like Omega will run straight into that damaged Immortal and 2 more stalkers.
Run away, run away!
Easily pick that off. The Thrikerr could really just pick off that roach right now because stalkers are faster than roaches without speed and have higher range. By 2 even. But looks like he will not be going for it. And now we see 4 roaches in position for Omega, which is not going to be able to do anything against that force despite it being so small. He really needs a lot more power than that. 3 more roaches at the base, but they're not moving out very quickly.
He's trying to get through the Overlord, or Immortal.
Or maybe not. It's really close. Looks like
nope.
Just 1 shot or 2 shots away from dying, but stayed alive. And at this point, we see that Omega has lost 1,000 more resources.
Looks like it's gonna be the same exact thing. I see Hydras and Roaches again.
Yeah, this looks like the exact same thing both players did last game. Of course, it favored Thrikerr in the end. Looks like it's going to be favoring him again. Granted, Omega was a little more aggressive with his early roaches, but still, it just wasn't enough to deal with the fairly early Immortals coming from Thrikerr.
Just grab a little push coming out.
This is a significant army right here. There really isn't too much for Thrikerr.
He does have a Colossus coming out, though.
Comes out. Yeah, that Colossus can come out at a time. It's going to be very hard for Omega to be able to do anything against this, really. That is a lot of non-speed lanes. It looks like they will be picking off the rocks, which I'm not sure is the best choice, since now that Colossus is guaranteed to come out. Also, a lot more stalkers on the field for Thrikerr. Twilight Council going down as well.
Looks like Omega's throwing down his 3rd base, and he is getting a metabolic boost.
It's a good upgrade. I feel like he should have got it a long time ago then. However, he was going for pretty much just roaches, so I guess it makes sense for him not to get it. But now that he has some lings on the field, it is very good. Something to note that's different about this game from last game is that Omega does not have his +1 at this point, which is going to be very bad for him. With any sort of large engagement, seeing as his opponent is at 1-1 versus 0-0, makes a huge difference. What were you going to say? Sorry.
I was going to point out, actually I honestly forget. Looks like they are going for the engagement.
Looks like it's going down. Hydra's very good at killing stalkers, and you see this Colossus is pretty much the only thing left. He has 4 kills.
Oh, looks like he's trying to warp in from behind.
Behind the Hydras.
And he will hold.
Will hold. Wow. Both players looked like Omega actually came out slightly ahead, just looking at the units lost tap, but still not a very good engagement for him at all.
He's thrown down both extractors at his natural, and yeah, he doesn't have any drones harvesting from him.
Yeah, he really needs that gas at this point with this build he's going. Hydras are very gas heavy for how much minerals they cost.
It's
also very
even more.
important to get that group spines upgrade. But however, it looks like Thrikerr is just not working in very many units. However, Thermal Lance is pretty much done at this point, so that Colossus is going to have a lot of range on these Hydras, especially since they don't have that range upgrade. Lots of industry in here. Looks like they will be able to get a smack on a lot of the stalkers. Maybe even picking off.
Colossi will go down. Warping in.
Looks like Omega will be able to do something here. He's taking down pretty much every single offensive unit for Thrikerr, and we'll see one more Colossus back at the base, kind of just sitting there. Looks like Thrikerr will be forced to retreat into his base. Single stalker going to be picked off.
Oh, that is game.
There's the GG from Thrikerr. Alright, 1-1.
Looks like we're going to game 3.